Greetings to readers, viewers, and listeners, and welcome to this edition of the Autistic SuperBlog's The Hot Take. This one's going to be more of a movie review, and I'm planning to think. I'm thinking about changing the thing to a movie review. I mean, just so you don't see the whole hot takes and think it's going to be recent events, but it may not be. I welcome your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe to this video if you want to. I'm going to get to the. I wanted to say when it comes to this movie review is that it's a Miyazaki work. So of course I'm going to be giving it a lot of high praise, mostly because of the fact that Miyazaki's masterpiece, The Boy and the Heron, which is something I saw recently, and to be honest, if you've seen one Miyazaki masterpiece, you haven't seen them all. But there are also some ways you can kind of you can't go wrong with seeing a Miyazaki work, unless it's Grave of the Fireflies, but that's another issue. Um, I just felt like during seeing the movie, I went in with an open mind, of course, because it's Miyazaki work. I mean, I know that there's always a lot of subtext to it. The Boy and the Heron, I found out was a biographical piece or an autobiographical piece. So that was in my mind when I saw the movie, and you just got to see a lot of i- it's in a story, but you also saw images in Miyazaki's life or Miyazaki's or elements in Miyazaki's life and themes in Miyazaki's movies inside inside The Boy and the Heron. So I thought that was really nice. It was really well done. And then I saw the story itself where Maito lost someone that was very close to him. Maito is the main character. Lost someone very close to him, and now has to go to basically a step family situation, and he's still struggling with the loss of the loved one and of the old loved one, and then the having to find a way to reconcile that pain with the life that he has right now. And I got to be honest with you, it was really, 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 really well done. Like the characters, the characters that you saw along the way, you saw a lot of circumstance. You saw a lot of things that you knew were in the story, but you also knew were part of his life too, Miyazaki's life. And it really kind of makes for a wonderful movie. And one other thing that I've noticed in all of Miyazaki's movies are is the feeling of nature, is the feeling of nurturing in nature coming together to kind of make a masterpiece with the I mean there's a lot of there's a lot of depth to Miyazaki's movies, suffice to say that. But there's a lot of intricate details, like when it comes to things that you see, like foods, like decor, like nature, all that stuff. I mean, I could think of my neighbor Totoro is a prime example. Spirited Away is another example, and you kind of get to see that when you get to see the movies as I have. And on that note, I did get to see them on the recommendation of a wonderful artist who's since passed away, the late Carol Saloon. She actually thought that I should check him out, and I'm so glad I did. I mean, just being able to see with the Boy and the Heron all the masterpieces Miyazaki has had over the years, it's really giving you an understanding as to how intricate and m- how much attention to detail, but also how much thought goes into it. How much thought goes into these works. He's almost I would consider him in a way like the late great Mark Goodson because they take such a fine artwork to their details, and it really kind of shows in that regard. Um, and another person I have to thank for me. wanted to give some movie reviews is a gentleman by the name of Dylan, that I know. He's a really wonderful friend of mine. And he's also a sculptor too, and he actually gave me the challenge to review movies, which I might be doing a little bit more often right now. But once you see Miyazaki's works, I mean that's a high bar to really like hit. I mean, so it's really something that I want to do, but I want to make sure I have the time to do it. To kind of like bring a lot of. I want to be able to make sure I give a lot of thought to it, give a lot of heart to it, and I also want to make sure that I give a lot of thought into the process of, reviewing movies that I have. I mean, again, I have talked about no spoilers, but it kind of shows you just how important in A Boy and the Heron. Just to summarize here, how the past and the present, how the past molds your present, and how your present, the present circumstances that you're living in, kind of shapes the future that you have at that time in the current moments. And I feel like if there's one thing I've gotten out of the Miyazaki movies and Boy and the Heron, especially, it's that your past doesn't define your future. You can change anything. You can change anything with one simple decision, one simple thing that you make, one kind thing that you do can make the difference between a bad choice and a good choice. It's how you look at it. And if you look at a Miyazaki work, especially Boy and the Heron, you see that family is important. You see that nature is important. You see that all elements of your life are important. And I felt that was really something that I wanted to encapsulate in this movie review. So again, no spoilers, but you can't go wrong with the Miyazaki work. You really can't. So that's gonna be my this is gonna be my movie review for Boy and the Heron. I definitely suggest you watch it. You won't be disappointed. If you like if you like these videos, you can like, share, and subscribe to this video on from YouTube on the Autistic Super channel, and you can check me out on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff, or X as it's called. And you can check out all my videos on the Autistic SuperBlog.wordpress.com. Stay safe, stay strong, enjoy the movies, and as always, shine on.